That is massive.
Well, good morning, welcome back. As you can see, we are at Newhay. There was a slight change of plan. We obviously had, like I said in the last video, we had the lake exclusive booked on what they call Lake Funa, but Barry couldn't come anymore, so we cancelled that. And me and Chris decided, well, where can we go, just us two? So Chris has actually renewed his membership on Newhay. So he's coming after work tonight, and we are here for 72 hours. So quite a lot. Well, I haven't done 24 hours on here this year. Everything I've done on here has been, 24 hours only, or a day. I did 48 hours on Majestic in July, and that's the the longest session I've done so far this year, besides today. So I'm in peg 2. Chris is going to be in peg 4. I've got here, for the usual time. And the weather took an absolute turn for the worse as I was setting up, so I've been putting off doing an intro because the weather's been absolutely diabolical so far. I think it is meant to stop raining soon, and then for the remainder of the session it is going to be, well, rain free. It's quite windy, it's blowing straight into his face, like a southwesterly wind. So conditions today look absolutely bang on for fishing. 3 rods, left rod the usual inch stiff rig on the prick spot as I call it, middle rod, that's a D rig on up to the island where I normally have it, and then right hand rod I've just put a solid bag right on the end of the island. The past 2 sessions that I've been, when I were in peg 3 and peg 1, the solid bag seemed to be the winner. Hopefully that won't be the case this time. Hopefully the other rods will, get brought into play, get a couple of runs, get some action and stuff like that. So yeah, I can put kettle on because I've been putting that off as well, because I've brought the overwrap. Any session longer than 24 hours, I tend to put my overwrap on these days. And because I knew it was going to rain today, so I've kept that on, put that on to keep me nice and dry. See, I've got my coat on, which I'm absolutely sweltering wearing it, but don't want to be walking around in the rain in just a t-shirt and getting absolutely piss wet through. So yeah, I think Chris is coming about 5 o'clock-ish. It'll take him a couple hours to get set up and get his rods out and whatever else. So fingers crossed we can both get a couple of runs apiece. I've been getting tons of liners on that right hand rod off the solid bag. I have seen a couple of fish come through. I actually thought one fish was dead, just floating across, but it wasn't, thankfully. But yeah, put kettle on. Hopefully the rain's going to disappear very, very shortly. And yeah, I'll keep you updated, fingers crossed. Hopefully that's the worst of the bad weather done with. couple of hours just sat under the bivvy, riding it out. It doesn't seem too bad now. Still a bit of wind trickling and, you know, the odd bit of spatter of rain, but now not like it was. And I couldn't resist but put a rod in this left-hand margin because that's where the wind were absolutely hacking. So I've just moved the solid bag rod, put that into there, but obviously it hasn't done anything yet, otherwise I'd be showing you a fish. But the same fish what I saw come through earlier, it don't look very well, to be fair. It's just sort of sat right up at the top, just slowly moving across. Looks a nice fish, to be fair, but that's a little concerning. Hopefully it's not poorly or, you know, on its way out or anything like that. Bang on weather conditions again. Obviously now it's absolutely bouncing it down. It's a little more comfortable for the angler, but you know, sometimes the bad weather is the best fishing weather. The wind has died off a bit, still, you know, trickling into this corner. So I may give that rod a little bit longer and then pull it back and put it where it was earlier or something like that. So 72 hours we're here for. Like I say, Chris is coming at about 5ish, 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that, after work. Won't get today off, but it's got obviously the rest of the week off to come here. He's in peg 4. I've just had a little wander down. It looks nice and calm in his peg. See all the trees and rushes and thing on the end of the banking for peg 5. Obviously keeping that nice and calm. So yeah, I'm sure we'll catch a few. We normally do, especially being here for this long as well. But yeah, till we do catch anything, over and out. Right, it's about 5 o'clock now. Still absolutely nothing to show you. That left-hand rod I've been trying in different places, you know, sort of around this corner where the wind's been blowing, but to absolutely no avail as yet. Chris is here. He's all set up in peg 4. Been down and chatting to him, and there's loads of fish in his peg, so I dare say it's not going to be long till he gets one. He'll just put all 3 rods out with his bait boat. I may borrow the boat to put one of my rods out tonight, just so I know it's, you know, bang on where I absolutely want it. And that's the rod, that's the, you know, the pretty spot. So if I can put things in my favour to try help me catch, I'm going to obviously try do it. I don't have a bait boat. Chris has got the bait boat. I borrowed it for when we did the cat fishing session in April at Gowdall with Barry. So yeah, we'll see what tonight brings. The wind is slowly starting to slow down. I don't think it's going to be as bad tomorrow. So I'm just going to have my tea, and I'll probably put the kettle on, make a brew, and see what tonight brings. But I can guarantee, I think Chris will get the first bite now. Well, still absolutely nothing to show you. Since Chris has been here, like, he's got all 3 of his rods in position. He's had non-stop liners. He has actually lost one on his right-hand rod. Like I said in the last piece I did to the camera, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't get one before sort of dark. He has lost one. The light, you know, his rods have been going mental with liners. You can see all the fish around him. Unfortunately, he hasn't landed one yet. It's about 7:30, 8:30, something like that now. Soon going to be dark. There's a couple of people actually showing up on the course lake, whether they're doing, well, obviously they're going to be doing the night coming at this time. I repositioned the rod that were down here, you know, just down into the margin. That's normally a pretty good spot for through the night, early morning kind of thing, trickle a bit of bait in. But yeah, not to show you today as of yet. Hopefully there might be some before we actually do go to bed. I still say that Chris is probably going to catch the first one, but it is going to get a bit cooler tonight, so whether they push down here a bit because it is deeper down here, or I don't know. The bait's there, the rigs are on, spots over the bait. Started the fish now just to get down on the munch. So yeah, probably going to sign off for the evening. Going to make a cuppa and then just chill out for a little bit and then probably get into bed. So if either of us catch out through the night, obviously you'll be the first to know. But if not, I'll see you in the morning. Well, we're into a second day now, and like I was saying yesterday, thought Chris was going to be the first one to catch. He did that last night. He had 4 runs, landed 3, 2 commons and a grass carp between sort of 15 and 16 pound. He has lost his scale, so he couldn't actually weigh him, although I did say mine are down here, but never mind. So he's been up all night, sort of midnight, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever time I got his other run. Me, I had a bleep on the middle rod, a bleep on the right hand rod, and absolutely nothing. So I do think the fish are definitely on the back of the wind. Like I was saying yesterday, the amount we saw that side, I did think the wind would push them down as it got a bit colder, because it is deeper down this end of the lake, but obviously not. So I think we're just going to do some breakfast, some bacon and hash brown sarnies, and then I don't know, I might go for a wander and take, go wander around somewhere with 2 rods and fish from a different peg for a little bit, see if I can just nick a bite, because there's not worse than not catching, and as time goes on you start chopping and changing things and things go through your head and you start to worry that you're going to blank for the entire session. Hopefully I won't, I don't think I will, but fingers crossed. Can't blank on your birthday session, can you? But hopefully we can get a couple of runs through the day and actually show you some fish. I mean, I've got some pictures of what Chris caught, but they're not best because he just recorded a bit of footage on his phone and then screenshot. But I'll try edit them to take a bit of a better picture to say sort of thing. But yeah, absolutely nothing to show for me in peg 2. Chris has had 3 fish in peg 4. We're still the only ones on. I think we are the only people on until Friday when we go home, and then obviously it's busy again over the weekend. So yeah, we'll keep going, keep trying, keep them fingers crossed. Who knows, might not catch anything, but the pretty one.
How much bait I put out with that? And it went within half hour. Right, nice little mid-double grassy. 4 fish of the session so far on a new little spot, this one. Only in water about half an hour, so hopefully they keep coming. Well, you're going to kick off or what? Happy days.
You say you love me, say you're thinking of me, but you're just lonely. Tell me I'm special, but to you I'm anybody. To you I'm anybody. To you I'm anybody.
can't decide what it wants to do. It's thundering now. Again, it's been pretty quiet today. Chris obviously had that grass carp this morning, which he seems to think was the same one he caught last night or for early hours of this morning. The wind's getting stronger again, still blowing this way, but the sun, it's pretty warm in the sun. I'm still not seeing much fish activity in this half of the lake, area of the lake if you like. The coots are absolutely loving that island rod because they just keep diving, eating all my bait, picking the rig up. So I keep having to redo that because they keep nicking the hook bait. If it ain't for the swans, it's the coots as well. But there's, not a right lot you can do about that. So yeah, I don't know. I've not much to tell you, unfortunately. I'm fishing areas that I know and have caught from before, using the rigs, the baits. Nothing changes besides the weather and all that sort of stuff. So fingers crossed, this afternoon, tea time, tonight, early in the morning, something will happen for me or Chris. It'd be nice for Chris to keep catching a couple as well. It's not, it's not just one-sided. We'll both eat a fish, catch fish and fish together because I think it's about, must be over 2 years since we fished on here together anyway. And I think one of the last times we did actually fish on here together, Chris with this peg, I with the peg he were in, was July, his birthday session, as you want to call it, because we try fish together around each other's birthday. Mine's on Saturday, so that's why we're here. He actually caught the pretty one out of this peg, so he's saying, "Oh, is it a bit of a good omen?" Because he's not fished on here for a while and he's come back. I'm in this peg, he's in that peg, sort of roles reversed for my birthday session. So he's like, "You're going to catch it," but obviously that's yet to be seen. Now it is the 13th episode, if you like, in the quest for the pretty one. So is that an omen in itself? Is it good luck? Is it bad luck? Who knows? Maybe I'm just waffling, trying to find an excuse why I've not caught yet, but hey ho. So yeah, we'll put kettle on again. If that happens, I'll keep you updated. I think Chris will probably catch another one soon now.
Don't let me down now. I expect
Chris is in again.
this is a better fish.
Can't see you. Or is it a bit grassy?
But it feels better. No. No. Oh no.
Is it in all them reeds?
Yeah. Out.
Melted off like, didn't it?
Oh mate, I used to intro, I couldn't stop it as well. Have you made it?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need a big just fall out.
Happy days.
Can't stop it either, it's like a ting.
I think it's a bit grassy, mate.
I bet, but it'll come up by now. That's a common.
I know what that is. I know which one that is.
That's that 23 that you had.
That's the one I had.
Oh,
Get in.
Bush. Get in, boss.
Yeah, that's the one that I had out of here. 23. Sure, it's done like 20.
Is it?
I think so, yeah. 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 I don't know.
It's got a right small tail, hasn't it? New spot, mate.
Again?
Yeah.
Happy days. I'll go get them scales.
That used to. Right, fish number 5 for me, and the 23.5 common. Come off the new spot that I found earlier on today. Pineapple pop up. After days, I think there's a few more fish down on Ricewood now, so Ryan will hopefully get into a few. But yeah, a few more of these will be welcome.
The result of getting a crisp midway through the Chris getting a run midway through the barbecue. Burnt pork chops. Well, finally I've got to run. It's on a bit of a new spot as well. Whew, that melted off. That don't matter. Left hand rod. It's not really fighting much, to be honest.
Yeah, none of them were.
I don't know. I'm not bothered at the minute. I've only just redone this rod now.
When you're robbing off, I'm going to bleep that same rod again.
Yeah. Maybe it is a good spot, that. And that's, I put this out with the non-glugged up bait.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all about just making your hook bait fucking small more right today. It's just a waste of money.
Ooh, fucking hell, I thought I came off then. Not very big, but I don't care at the minute. What's the other line?
Is it under it?
Under it. That's going to be under the other one and all in a minute.
It's above that also.
Awesome. Oh! Now it's try to run. It's under that and all.
Put that one there. Oh, leave that one.
I'll redo that anyway, it's been out a while. She's coming.
That's see where it is with weed, isn't it?
It's a common. Yeah. Where are you going now? Good run that and all.
What's that other line right? That's the other line there.
Whoa. Seems to have yeah.
So that rod, do that rod the same again?
Yeah, I might have to try get it. Net it this side. Go back to the island now. Come on. Way off. just going to try getting into these reeds again, innit? It's a decent common, I think. Bye. What's better? Playing a carp when sunsetting. Look at that. One showing right in the middle of peg 3. Probably milking it like, but I just don't want it to come off.
It's off its tits, so. Don't have that weight, does it?
No.
Straight. Oh, no way. No way. You.
Oh, a good comment that, I think. That hurts.
Big time. Okay. We found one.
That's devastating, that.
All the time. It was that. They were fucking weird angle, weren't they?
What a funny old day it's been. We had that massive weather front what came through with thundering lightning, hailstone, horrible rain, massive influx of wind, and then all of a sudden, dead calm, loads and loads of fish showing in down here. Just as we were doing the barbecue, Chris had that 23.7 common, which is actually a fish I've had about 5 years ago from that peg at £23, and then we were just sat down sort of in peg 3 having a coffee and stuff. My left hand rod absolutely melted off not long after I redid it and put a yellow pop up on. Saw the fish, it looked like a decent common. Didn't think it was out big to start with, it just wallowing about, and it came and it just seemed to wake up. Took both lines out and then hook pulled, so absolutely gutted about that. But all the rods are redone. They've all now got yellow on. The middle one had yellow on anyway, but now they've all 3 of them are on yellow. So bit of a confidence boost, plus seeing all these fish here through the day. It's about 9 o'clock now, so I'm just going to get tidied up and sort of probably climb into the bag, because it does feel pretty nippy tonight, to be fair. So fingers crossed we can, you know, show you something through the night, or at least I can. No doubt Chris probably will. He's, you know, it's bloody liners galore down in his peg, so if I don't see you through the night, I'll see you in the morning, but fingers crossed, I've got something to show you. But at long last, we finally had one, or I finally had one. £18 common on the middle rod. I think he's about 10 to 4, something like that, innit? Weird bite though. 2 little bleeps on the alarm. Put the head torch on and bobbin were tight up, so I thought I'll have a look. And this thing went on the end. But happy days, it's a blank saver. Well, we're coming into his last 24 hours now. A proper quiet night for Chris. Just sort of liner galore, but no actual runs, no fish. Obviously I had that £18 common, which was again a very strange bite. Just laid in bed, had a liner on the right hand rod, a couple of liners on the left hand rod, so I just shone the torch, and the bobbin was tight up to the alarm on the middle rod, so I got out of bed. You could see the line had pulled tight, pulled it up, hit into it. It's kind of, just kind of wallowed in, didn't really do much. Slid the net under it, thought maybe 13, £14. until we got it in the net and I unhooked it. Obviously, well, that bit bigger, didn't weigh it, just kind of, oh no, sorry, we did weigh it. It was 18 pound ounces or something like that. Not overly fussed for the weight, because obviously it's no PB, but still a lovely fish, and one that I was very, very thankful to catch, especially after losing the other one yesterday. Weather-wise, you know, not that much wind compared to the last 2 days what we've had. Bright sunny days, but it is pretty cold on the night. But we are in September, so I think it's going to be about 4 or 5 degrees tonight, so it's going to be even colder than yesterday. So I just hope we can nick a couple more between us. Chris has had his 20 pounder, which is kind of, well, he said coming into the session he thought we'd catch 10 between us, and it'd be nice to just get a 20 pounder a piece as well. He's had 5 fish and his 20 pounder. Obviously I'm the one slacking with the 1 fish and just at 18 pounds, but it saved the blank. So yeah, fingers crossed today we can catch a couple more between us. Hopefully more through the day, but time will tell. Keep these crossed. Get in. We're in. I've had this rod down here for a couple of hours now. It's finally just gone. Please don't come off. Slow plodding. It's not trying to belt down into this corner. Don't think he's very big, but he will do. Fish is a fish at the minute for me. Yeah, it's a little common. Get in. Get in there. There we are then, finally, fish number 2. Been playing around with the rod in that sort of corner in the margin and like the gap in the trees. Messing around with it all afternoon. Put a different rig on it, cast it to a different area. A couple of pouch fuzz bait on top, and it went away with this, I don't know, koi common looking thing. Probably about 12 or 13 pound, not going to weigh it. That's fish number 2. Makes me a bit more happy about this session.
Good old kicking. Ah. Is it? I think it's took my lead off. I thought it was swans.
You've only have it while we're eating tea.
I know, it waited a bit for me today, thank you.
Nice of it.
It's aggressive. That's what I think. No.
That's a decent grass.
Stuck my foot. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really good at it?
20. Definitely. Get the thickness of it.
Hello.
It's got that
It's Natural one. It's a bigger one of that. Hello.
That was a strange bite, wasn't it?
It just came towards me, and I thought it was swans, not my line. But it went forward, got rid of the lead, and then just, oh, that's big. Shit. Oh shit. Oh woo! What were I moaning about earlier? That's massive. That is massive. That might be a PB. Grassy lad. Is it on? Right, 6 fish for me now. 24-pound grassy off the island spot. 3 bites, that's rod's done now. Oh, hello. Calm down. But yeah, happy days. Ooh. Girth on his back, isn't it? What? Just don't want it to go into that rod. Don't know if it's f***ing up, but it feels heavy. Oh, it's done exactly what that common's done. Oh, bollocks. I'm just like holding a tight line and I hope it swims out. Go on, swim out. Keep this way, this way. That looks like a nice fish. Yeah, I don't know, I might be alright. It keeps coming. That's what I'm hoping. It's got to be on it, surely. I don't think it is. Where's the line now? I think it's very big. Whoa, shit. What the f***? Is that on it?
Oh,
Still on it? Is that off it?
That's off. Shall I bring this in?
It's alright, just keep it high up here. What the f? Don't go that way. No, you're not off into that rod as well. I don't.
What's your gap in it?
Fuck. No.
Anyway.
Is it? Of course it is. Looking off its fuck. Go on then, sausage.
Hold on, lad.
Bosh. What fish is this? 7th?
Yeah.
Right. Well, 7th fish for me here. Lovely linear carp. I've been after this for years. Ray had it up years and years ago. It's a stunning little fish. I think it went about 14.5 on scales. But yeah, buzzing with it. It's right little fish. Happy days. Dorsal up on that, was it?
Angry like, innit? Get in.
Happy days. Just saying, aren't we? We're just literally just saying now that rod we're gonna go. Go on. bloody fresh this morning.
That one is on the side, to be fair.
Right, my 8 fish now. Did it about 6:30 this morning. Fish that I've had before called Popeye. With its dodgy little eye there. But yeah, went 19.5. So happy days. Just also like to say happy birthday to Ride tomorrow. Turning fucking 39.
Doubt it.
Get it other side.
Looks better that side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe Friday 13th isn't unlucky.
I was thinking that one also last night as well, to be fair. Happy days.
Pull that wheelbarrow and we're hard work with a bit of a flat tyre. Well, that's it for me. Chris is staying a touch longer just because he's waiting for somebody to come pick him up. Enjoyable session. Chris obviously showing me the way to do it as per usual on here. I think he's had, is it 8 or 9 fish? Can't remember. I've had 2. His biggest been the 24 grassy, the 23 common. He had Popeye this morning, just under £20. He had the wood carving last night, and then a couple of commons, and I had the 18 common and a sort of £13 ghosty koi looking thing. But don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed it. It's been nice to fish on here again with Chris. It's been 2 years since we've both fished on here together, and that was about this time last year, about this time a year, because it was for my birthday I think as well. And then Chris came a month after in October and had Big Girl at just over £30. So I'm going home now, put out gear away, get showered. I'm off out for a meal tonight, off to a Thai restaurant in York. It's my birthday tomorrow, so just having a few friends and family and stuff around at our house tomorrow, Chris included. Just have a few beers and a takeaway and stuff. So yeah, again, if you like any of the content on this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do what you want. And if you haven't checked out those memberships already, go and have a look at the link at them. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.